The written notes that I give students for Newton's third law are the notes that you see in this section right here. I try not to overload them with notes, but it's really important to front load this section so students know what action and reaction forces are, how to write action and reaction forces out, and understand Newton's third law that action and reaction forces are equal and opposite, and how mass has to do with acceleration of those objects. And so you can see here I state that Newton's law is between action and reaction forces, and I like to talk here about that the action and reaction forces happen between two different objects, never with just one. It's two different objects. And so here you can see we state the action and reaction force. So object A applies a force on object B, and then I ask them what would the reaction force be, and they come up with object B applies a force on object A. And so I help them to see that A and B are the objects here. I tell them that no matter what size, no matter what mass the objects are, the forces will always be equal and opposite in every single situation. The only difference here for this question is that we're looking at which object's going to have a greater acceleration. So we know that the forces are equal and opposite, but we know that the mass of A is greater than the mass on B, and so I help them to think logically about that situation by giving them something like a baseball and a bat. And so we think about which one's going to be moving faster, and that will be the ball, which has less mass.